Oops wave. You see someone waving at you from far away. You get all excited and wave back, big smile and everything. Then you realize they weren't waving at you. They were waving at the person right behind you. Now you have two choices. Pretend you were stretching or pretend you saw someone else. Either way, your dignity is gone. You just keep walking, pretending you're invisible. Growl. You're sitting in a completely silent room. Maybe it's a test, a library, or a meeting. And that's when your stomach decides to make the loudest sound possible. It growls so loudly, you're convinced everyone heard it. You try to shift your chair to make some noise or cough to cover it up. But you know, everyone knows. You sit there pretending it was the floor or the building, even though deep down, you know it was all you. Desperate. You send a text, no reply. Fine, you think. Maybe they're busy. You send another message. Still nothing. Now you're panicking a little. You send a third message. Now you've officially entered desperate territory. You check if they're online. They are. They've seen your message, and they're ignoring you. At this point, you start questioning your whole life. Should you move to another country? Probably. Oops. You walk confidently into a room. You feel cool, powerful, like you own the place. Then you realize, wrong room. Everyone inside turns to stare at you. Somebody even stops mid-sentence. You have about 2 seconds to decide. Do you apologize or pretend you meant to be there? You panic and do that slow, awkward back out. No words, just shame. Forget. You're standing there and someone asks, "Hey, what's your name again?" And right at that moment, your brain just shuts down. You know your name. Of course you do. But now it feels like it's hidden somewhere in a locked box you can't open. You stand there smiling, pretending you're totally fine, but inside your head, alarms are going off. It's like your brain went on vacation without telling you. You finally manage to say your name, but by then, you've already died a little inside. Misfire. You're leaving a restaurant. The waiter smiles and says, "Enjoy your meal." Without even thinking, you respond, "You too." Instant regret. You realize they're not eating anything. They're working. Now you're both stuck in this awkward moment where you kind of laugh, they kind of smile, and both of you silently agree to never speak of this again. You walk away, pretending it didn't happen. But deep down, you know you'll remember this forever. At 3 a.m., blank, you're talking to someone, maybe at school, a party, or work. You're laughing, pretending to be best friends. But inside, you're panicking because you don't remember their name, not even a little bit. You're trying so hard to avoid saying anything that needs their name. You're throwing out random nicknames like, "Hey, dude." Right, buddy. Exactly, you genius. You're dodging harder than an action hero. And when the conversation finally ends, you feel like you just survived a mission. Barely. Fake. Someone says something to you. You didn't catch it. Maybe they spoke too softly, or you just zoned out. Now you have two choices. Ask them to repeat, or fake it. And of course, you fake it. You give a little laugh and nod, only to realize they weren't telling a joke. They were telling you something serious. Now you've laughed at someone's sadness. There's no way to fix it. You just hope they think you're slightly weird, not a complete monster. Trap. You open a door for someone. You're being polite. Good job. But then you realize they're way too far. Now they have to awkwardly jog toward you, and you're stuck holding the door like a butler, smiling awkwardly. They do that weird half-run, half-walk thing, trying to look fast but not desperate. You both hate everything about this moment, but neither of you can escape. You just smile through the pain. Stumble. You're walking confidently down the street. Maybe you're even listening to music, feeling good. And then you trip. Not a little stumble, a full-on arms-flailing, cartoon-style trip. You catch yourself, but now you feel like everyone saw you. So you do the universal recovery move. You pretend you meant to jog a little. You suddenly break into a weird half-run, half-walk, like you were planning it all along. Totally normal, totally casual, right? Goodbye again. You say goodbye to someone. Big smile, maybe even a hug. Bye. Take care. See you later. You both turn around and start walking in the exact same direction. Now you're stuck. You've already emotionally moved on from them, but now you have to keep awkwardly walking side by side. Neither of you knows what to say. You both start pretending you're looking at your phones like you're very, very busy. It's pure suffering. Caught. You're stalking someone's social media, not in a creepy way, just scrolling way too far back. Maybe 4 years deep. You're careful. Until your thumb slips. Like panic. You immediately unlike it, but it's too late. They probably got the notification. Now you can either move to a new country or pretend it never happened. Either way, you'll be thinking about it for the next 10 years.